not merely seeing reality, it is touching the truth.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Chronic Gamer. My name is Matt, and this is my final thoughts and redirect for Initial D third stage movie. So go ahead, click the link in the description, check that out, come back here, let me know what you think in the comments section. If you're watching this on YouTube and you want to see the next 2 weeks worth of reaction videos, check out my Patreon. The link is also in the description. And over there I post early access reactions to all the videos I post here on YouTube, with the exception of video game streams. Okay, so I really like this movie a lot, actually. It felt a lot like a setup to Season 4, but we got a lot of cool stuff. I don't know why they didn't decide to make this movie into like the second half of Stage 2, and they decided to just go ahead and make a Stage 3 movie. I feel like this would have fit fine into like another 12, 13 episode season. 12 episodes, you know, they could have banged out everything that they told in this, had a little more character development, and put that at the end of Stage 2. It would have been a full-size season, just like Season 1. So I'm a little unclear as to why they decided to go with the movie format. It did tell the story significantly quicker, so the races didn't feel as intense, and they went by pretty quick, but they were still pretty cool races nonetheless. And yeah, I really enjoyed this movie. The artwork and animation, first off, is the best we've seen in Initial D. Like, the 2D and CGI just blended together better than we've ever seen it, to the point where, like, I didn't really notice the difference in like the cars. Like, somehow, you know, like in Season 1, you can definitely tell when the CG is present on the screen, and the cars, they just look different from the rest of the surroundings. Like, the artwork and everything as far as the 2D side blends really well with how the cars look in the CG, that it worked better than we've seen it work in the past. Although it did seem like they were changing the hair colors again. I don't know why their hair colors aren't consistent in between stages, but like Takami's hair, for instance, seemed a lot darker. I think Ryosuke's hair also seemed pretty dark compared to Season 2. It seemed a lot closer to how dark it was in Season 1. So, like I said, I don't know why the animation studio is changing it up so often, but whatever. So this season focused on Ryosuke telling Takami that he's starting, or I shouldn't say season, it's a movie. This movie focused on Ryosuke telling Takami that he's starting a new team and that they're going to take Japan and take on Japan and race all of these awesome areas or something along those lines. That's Season 4 stuff. But anyways, Takami had to decide whether or not he wanted to join the team, and ultimately he wanted to prove a few things to himself. So he had a rematch against the Emperor, whatever his name is. I don't remember his name. I'm sorry. I probably won't ever remember his name. But the Emperor, he had his rematch against him, and he beat him on his own turf, mainly because he decided to use a really ballsy move and try to pass him on the inside right there at the bridge, which is pretty cool. And like I said in the reaction, I'm really impressed still with how good of a sport everyone is whenever they lose. They seem to just be okay with it and decide that they're just going to work harder. And they're not like crybabies about it. You know how you see crybabies sometimes in series, like, oh, I lost because of this or that. Like, even the people who seem like they would be like that before a race don't end up being like that. So I really appreciate that aspect of the series. But yeah, he beat the Emperor, and then he went on to race Kai, which was the son of Ken, who used to race Bunta back in the day. So, like, this race, even though it was the first race between Kai and Takami, kind of felt like was kind of like to portray a rematch between Bunta and Kai's father Ken. And yeah, ultimately we thought Kai was going to win for the most part. Even I mean, I thought Takami was going to win, but like most people thought Kai was going to win just because he had a lot of advantages, plus the course had leaves and stuff on it, but Bunta gave him really good advice to pay attention to his surroundings and the leaves and whatnot, and he was able to pull it off right where Bunta said he would be able to pull it off, and he passed him, and because of luck, I guess Bunta knew that if he passed him in that way at that time, there would be a high chance that where Kai lands, there would be leaves and it would throw him off his game. And sure enough, he spun out and Takumi was able to win that race as well. Yeah, like I said, the races weren't very long, so they're able to fit in 3 whole races plus a chase in this movie. So, but it was pretty fun. I really enjoyed that race as well. And once again, Kai was a good sport about it. And, you know, they declared that they would rematch each other eventually. And hopefully we'll get to see that. We got a lot of Natsuki stuff in this movie as well. I wasn't expecting this at all, to be honest. But I don't know if this was supposed to be closure with Natsuki or if this is just how the story is going to go from here on. But Natsuki and Takumi, for the most part, made up in this movie. They had it out. They both told each other their feelings and what was going through their mind at the time of, you know, everything that was going on. But then this total creep from Natsuki's past shows up. I think they said his name was Miki. And he was full-on rapey, trying to take advantage and overpower Natsuki. He took her out to some lake, and it was really dangerous. They were driving on a very windy road, and it was snowing out. But fortunately, Takumi was able to get there just in time to save her. And they both admitted their feelings to each other, which was, like I said, unexpected for me, but I'm okay with it. And then in a pretty bizarre move, I think, after them admitting their feelings for each other, Natsuki moves away to Japan to go back to school after graduating. So I don't know, like I said, if that's supposed to be closure for her character or if we'll see her again. But it's nice that they were able to make up, and if they're not going to be together, hopefully Takumi will end up with Sayuki in the next season. I would prefer that, to be honest. I don't hate Natsuki by any means, but I do prefer Sayuki. So I ship that, and I hope that it can work out. But I guess we'll find out next season on that. But anyways, to wrap it all up, he decided to race Ryosuke one more time, and you know, they affirm that they have so much to learn, and they have only the world to take, and it's going to be really cool to see them working side by side, and Takumi learning everything that Ryosuke knows, and Ryosuke learning everything that Takumi has learned intuitively, and I am really looking forward to Season 4 more than anything. I'm curious what all of your favorite seasons are, so if you could let me know what your favorite season is in the comments, that would be cool. Don't let me know what happens if it's Season 4, Season 5, or any of something that I haven't seen before. But if it is something that's in the future to what I've reacted to, just let me know, like, oh yeah, I like Season 4, but leave it at that so I'm not spoiled. But anyways, this was a really fun movie. I can't wait for Season 4. I am really enjoying this series, so I'm really glad that you all are enjoying it with me and that it got into the poll. Even if it got nominated unfairly, I'm really glad that I decided to watch it anyways, and I'm having a great time. Let me know what you think in the comment section, and if you haven't already, like and subscribe. And until next time, I'm Chronic Gamer. Peace.